Hey guys, it's Zack with Pine State Overland. It is February and we are heading up to Jackman, Maine to do some primitive camping. Tonight we're just going to hang out with my parents at their cabin in Jackman, and tomorrow we've got a couple of sites that we want to check out. The weather's not supposed to be too great, but we're excited to get out anyway, do some snow wheeling, try out some of the new things we put on the truck, which we'll show you tomorrow, and maybe do some salmon fishing. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, Trooper, we're here. So we made it to my parents' camp here in Jackman. Looks like they got quite a bit of snow. Kind of a little apprehensive about tomorrow. It's supposed to be -5 with 30 mile-an-hour winds. He sees my parents' dog. All right, we're gonna get out. Well, it's a cold one today. It's going to get even colder. It's Monday, March 1st, and it's raining right now, kind of a mix between rain and snow. Tonight, Allie and I are going to go camp off of Scott Paper Road. My dad found a really cool site that he said was pretty secluded, and the winds are supposed to pick up tonight, so I think we'll probably capitalize on some seclusion there. And it's supposed to get down to -5 tonight with a wind chill and winds gusting up to 30 miles an hour. So this is going to truly be a test of the CVT tent and everything that we've done to the truck, and to keep warm in the winter time. And not sure if we'll enjoy it or not, but we're going to do it anyway, and hopefully it'll be fun. I think we'll be all right. Tomorrow's weather's supposed to be pretty good, and we'll go down to Rockwood and the East Outlet and try some salmon fishing, which Allie's really excited about. So just hang outside here with Willow in the background. She's exploring. Trooper's inside, laying by the wood stove in a wood stove coma. Grab some breakfast and probably get out and start exploring a little bit. Come on, Willow. Come on, baby.
Does look like beer.
And this is chaga, Tulsi, rose.
God, very nice. Very nice.
So how long does it take to ferment it?
This is the second fermentation. So this takes like
Wow, that's
another
really
week.
So
It takes a
total's
week
like
to make, and then you flavor it,
Mm-hmm.
and then do the second fermentation for the carbonation, and that takes about another week. But it depends. Some people like a lot of carbonation, some people don't. I like it because I think it adds to it. It's fuzzy.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't.
looks pretty good.
We don't usually wear clothes at camp.
Yeah. This is like the kitchen.
There.
We have a shower curtain rod that goes underneath, so it doesn't sag.
Okay.
But when we're not cooking, you can just slide this over.
And this is a little slate. Did you see the setup?
Yeah, it pushes down.
Oh
so
my
you can fill it up.
god. Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah. And then it's got handles and stuff, so you can take it out. Cutting board you can take right out. So if you want to go clean fish by the river or whatever.
You can totally do that.
Yep.
Coleman stove, you
Coleman
won't
stove
run
works
it
well.
there. That just stores.
No, it'll run there. Yeah. Yep. And then this is just like where we got food storage.
Oh my god, look how deep they are.
Well, this isn't as deep because we have 10 gallons of onboard water behind this,
Okay.
which is going to be hooked up to a pump. So we'll have a little fitting here, so for washing dishes, you can just use the hose and it'll pull from the water
From
tank.
there.
Yeah, 10 gallons.
Yep.
And then this is the big door.
Oh wow.
This one goes all the way out. So I got like tools and air compressors and oil and
Yeah.
stuff in the back. some fishing gear.
hammocks and at your axe, your gas.
Kind of just like camp setup stuff.
Warm stuff, Allie, right?
Cutting boards, sleeping bags,
Fishing.
lantern, fuel.
And this is the monkey heater?
Mr. Buddy
Mr.
heater.
Buddy heater. Yeah.
Yes, he heats the monkeys.
Okay.
Heats the monkeys. So Allie and I are on our way to a campsite that we found in Jackman last time we were here that we think might be accessible. My dad drove the road yesterday. He said it had a lot of snow on it, but it's been raining. It's in the low 40s today. It's supposed to get down to -5 tonight with 30-mile-an-hour winds. So not sure how we'll enjoy that, but nonetheless we'll go down this road here and see if we can find that site, if it's accessible, and if not, we've got a backup plan that we're gonna go and check out too. So it's raining pretty hard. Hopefully it turns to snow soon.
Looks like it already is.
Yep. Trooper's just happy to be along for the ride, not left at home. Over that little bridge,
Yeah.
and it's the first road on the right after that bridge.
You can get down there?
Yeah,
I can't help you.
I know.
Oh, you get stuck in there, Zach. That's, you know, you may want to check and see how deep that snow is.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk it. So this is where we want to go through. I don't think it's going to be a problem at all. Allie's a little concerned about this decision here. I think it'll be okay though. Which is where we would be camping. That's very, very deep. So we'll have a discussion and try and figure something out.
Be able to get up there?
We'd have to do some serious like snow wheeling.
It's up to you.
Do female mooses have antlers or no?
No.
What? I wasn't sure if it was the same rule for them.
No, different rule.
Well, I meant like, I don't know.
Like there.
Oh.
Those are the tracks. Those are
Okay.
like moose tracks.
Okay. Just kind of big holes.
Yeah.
Now we want ice cream.
Why?
Those track ice cream.
Oh god. We're getting close to where we want to be, I think. And then we just have to find a clearing somewhere to set up camp. Well, we found camp, and as soon as we park, it starts to hail. So that will be great. It's a little secluded road. I mean, it's really coming down. I'll show you guys. like really coming down. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna set up the tent, and I'm gonna try to get some like a jerry-rigged awning going so we have somewhere dry that we can cook food and stuff. This will be fun. It's like Dippin' Dots. Look at my shirt. It's like sticking to my like lint. I don't know. Let me. I'm gonna pull the weather report off the Garmin, and we'll see how long it's supposed to take. It's an adventure. Look at that beautiful sun. What do you think, Trope? Huh? Is it fun? Go on, go in the snow. Throw a snowball off there.
Bye. Maybe we'll get some air.
A little deep in there, bud.
Come
He's
here.
trying to find a place to go to the bathroom, I think.
Well.
Come on. So we found camp. It's a logging road that we found off of the Holub Road in Jackman, or actually it's in Moose River. And it was one of the only roads that we found that was plowed, but didn't show a lot of signs of vehicle activity. So we decided to come all the way down at dead ends at the end, and we're gonna set up some camp. We've already been welcomed by some mountain weather. So we had some hail initially, and then the sun came out, and then we had blue sky, and now it's windy and kind of snowing. But I'm gonna try to get camp set up here and set up an awning so we have somewhere to cook if it decides it wants to keep snowing. And we'll probably start dinner. Get the Trooper's loving it. He doesn't realize how deep the snow is until he jumps head first into it. It's like he's swimming. So, alrighty, camp setup time. So here it is, we made camp. Did some type of a makeshift like lean-to thing. Keep us out of the hail. I'll show you from the back side here. Got the Mount Shasta. We'll put the Mr. Buddy heater in there. Heats it up pretty well. I'll show you around the site. This weather's been off and on, but it seems to be more consistent now. Not in a good way. Allie, what are we having for dinner?
Sausages and potatoes.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Or some glizzies.
Some glizzies.
Either or.
Well, we're gonna finish getting camp set up and probably get dinner going. It's 5 o'clock, and before it gets too dark, we want to have dinner cooked and everything like that. So have some sodies and just kind of relax. Try and stay warm tonight. It's gonna get down to -5, and we'll have Trooper in the rooftop tent with us, which is that'll be a first for you. I've done it before, and it's not the most fun. But hopefully we see some moose and stuff. We saw some tracks and trails through here. Trooper's been out exploring. Trooper, come here, buddy. So yeah, we're just gonna kick it and take it easy tonight. A little cold?
I feel like we're in the last frontier.
What's for dinner? We're doing sausages tonight?
Sausages and potatoes and onions.
Nice.
We're making it easy tonight. We might get some skin in our food if I cut my finger.
How's that cutting board working out?
Really well. Like really nice. Relatively nice.
Troopy. What are you doing? You warming up back here?
You're watching Chopped. It's got stuff in it. Nope. Light me up.
You might be wondering why we're doing this. Camping in the middle of the winter time, March 1st, when it's 10 degrees out, gusting winds. I guess the answer to your question is we don't know. We're kind of chomping at the bit a little bit to do some exploring and overlanding and be outside and enjoy nature and stuff like that. So we figured, why not do a winter trip? We've seen people on YouTube do it and they've been all right. I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty rugged. It's cold. The wind is pretty relentless, but we're doing it and we're having fun and we're making memories.
And making dinner.
And we're making dinner.
Looking like a fancy hot dog.
Yes. It'll be something we can talk about in the future. And we've already identified a bunch of different things that we want to do to the truck to make it a little better. One is like an ARB enclosed room that we can have that's over the back of the drawers, and I think that's going to be a great idea. Somewhere, if we want to go winter camping, we can turn the heater on and be outside and cook and not get battered by the wind. Just little things here and there. Additional lighting in the back so we can see what we're doing when we open the drawers, which I already have on order. It just hasn't come in yet. But so far the drawers are working out pretty well. We're able to find everything we need, and believe it or not, it takes up the entire bed space of my truck. I have the short bed Tacoma, and we honestly feel like we have more room than we did before, just because everything's organized and everything has its own place. And we were using bins in the beginning, and it was just we were throwing everything in a bin, and now we can kind of separate things, and we have kitchen stuff and camp stuff, so it's working out pretty well. But we're gonna finish up cooking dinner here and go sit in the truck and finish watching a movie and eat some dinner and have some beers and just kind of hang out, stay warm and relax. Trooper's already asleep in there, so then we'll probably call it an early night, get in the tent, turn the heater on, and get some sleep. Wake up in the morning and do it all again. Gonna go to Moosehead Lake tomorrow. try some fly fishing on the east outlet. Hopefully catch a landlocked salmon. Allie hasn't gone fishing there before, and I haven't had any luck there before, but hopefully she's my good luck charm and turns it around for me. It smells good. Oh, I burned it. All right, it's good for you.
Boy and a girl.
Ma'am,
yes,
what are the ages of the children that are missing?
One is one,
All right.
and the other be 3. Sir,
Was she tweaking?
Let me see your hands, please.
When I went to the bathroom.
Let me see your hands. Okay.
Quick.
Good night, Trope.
What do you think, Trope? Get the Mr. Body heater going inside of the CVT. Allie's comfy. We've been watching some movies in the truck and hanging out, and we had supper in the truck.
And now we're up here.
Now we're up here, getting ready for bed. It's actually really comfortable. It was like 16 degrees out last time I checked the Garmin, and we're actually I'm fairly comfortable in here.
I'm in a t-shirt.
I don't think I'll have any problem sleeping, and we always sleep better in this than we do actually in our bed at home. So yeah, I brought an extra propane bottle just so if this goes out in the middle of the night and we wake up and we're freezing cold, that we can swap that out and fire it back up. Trooper's ready for bed. He doesn't care what the temperature is, he's just ready to go. Right, Troop? Yeah. So that concludes our first day of camping. We'll show you how we wake up, I guess, and break out the jet boil and make some coffee, and probably hit the road fairly early because we want to go to Greenville and go salmon fishing. So yeah, just gonna hang out, watch some movies tonight, and go to sleep. Good morning, guys. I'm filming on my phone because all the GoPro batteries were zapped from the cold. My Sony camera was zapped from the cold, and it is miserable. Last night sucked, honestly, to put it frankly. We didn't even manage to stay warm. We went through 2 cylinders of propane in the buddy heater and started a 3rd one this morning, and basically just rushed to get everything in the truck. I didn't even put the CVT cover on because the rubber material was so cold that it shrunk and I couldn't get the cover on, so I just strapped it. But I'll show you quickly what we're dealing with here, and then we're gonna get out of here. So as you can see, the weather, the wiper, the truck's been on for like an hour. The heat blast, and it's just torrential winds. It's cold. You can see the gusts just lifting the snow. So yeah, we can say we've had that experience, I guess. That's one thing we can take from this. Any takeaways?
Not again.
Not again. Yeah, we're not gonna do this again. We were gonna camp again tonight, but I'm gonna pull the forecast on the Garmin and just see if it's supposed to get any better, because if it's gonna be like this, it's just not fun. So, all right, time to hit the trail. Hey, we have a GoPro battery. One that works, not for, oh good, it's 100%. Well, this is what we're going to be filming with from now on, I guess, because the Sony's fried. Basically, I don't know if you guys can hear with the defroster on. Basically, last night, everything that was touching the side of the tent froze solid, like my tablet, my phone, the camera. There's so much condensation on the inside of that tent now. because one, when you burn propane, you create a lot of condensation. That's why people run diesel heaters in their tents. And two, we were probably breathing pretty hard, all three of us, just trying to stay warm. I felt really bad for Trooper too, because he was sleeping completely under the covers, in between Allie's legs. Yeah. I felt bad for all of us. I'm so thirsty. And all our water is on the roof and frozen. So, I'll probably get some flack in the comment section for that one. Oh, that's cool. We're going in the middle of nowhere. But, I had a backup plan. Worst case scenario, we melt some snow in the jet boil.
Yeah, so Zach, it's like a freaking hurricane out there.
Yeah, I know. It's, we looked at the weather, it's negative 30.
Yep. Yep.
We went through 2.5 bottles of propane.
Did you really?
Yeah, just trying to stay warm, and we were still cold. The wind,
I bet you are.
The wind was absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. You guys gotta be exhausted.
Yeah, Allie like got 2 hours of sleep, maybe.
Yeah. It's probably the worst we've had so far this year.
Yeah, I can't believe we camped in it.
I can't believe it either.
We're passing that log yard right now on Holub.
Okay. All right.
So.
We got one tree down in the driveway, but you can get by it.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
And, we don't have any way to make any coffee.
You still have water, right?
Well, no, we don't have any water.
All right. We're
on a well, so.
We're gonna go to Bishop's, I think, and grab some waters.
Well, go to Devin Clayton's. Go down Devin Uncle Clayton's. Their generator's running.
Okay.
They're up. So Aunt Deb was just in touch with me. So.
Because all our water's frozen, so. Okay. Hi there. Oh my gosh. We were wondering if we could snag some water from you.
Yeah, drink water, drink some coffee, whatever you want.
Because my folks, they don't have power at their house.
No.
I had water on the roof of the truck, and it's all frozen solid.
Okay, let me,
So.
you want it in the regular jug, small jug, how much you gonna make?
You got a couple gallons?
Please.
Oh my goodness, hi.
Just put some in there so it doesn't. Oh, to keep it in the cab, maybe it'd be all right.
Yeah, we're just gonna go up to my parents' house.
All right.
It's nice having family. Family in these places.
Hi. Hi.
Well, we secured some water. Trooper's back there keeping it warm. It's nice having family members in these places because they'll help you out. We're here ready for you guys when you come as well. My mom. We're here ready for you guys when you come. So awful.
Like a
Yes,
charity
Mom.
case.
Yes, it was awful. I'm sorry you had to go through that last night in your warm, toasty cabin. Lost some trees down here.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, lost a tree.
Wow, look at all the pine needles.
This is just to like put into perspective how bad this storm actually is. It's actually a pretty good one. So it's frigid cold outside, and we are trying to cook breakfast here on the Coleman stove inside of the camp.
Totally blocked the wind with the cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs are happy to be here.
Yes. Their antlers.
Yeah. What do you think, Troop? Did you have a good time? Did you have a good time? He's like, no.
He's like, oh my God, Nanny, and Pup over here.
Yeah.
Dad's
He
gonna
was
cook on
not
the
having a good
stove.
time.
Willow, what are you doing?
That's like.
Yeah, you just add water and.
Yum. Oh, chunky.
So here we are at Mount Kineo in Rockwood, Maine. Say hello, Allison.
Hello.
Allie's looking at the map. We're gonna go into Greenville here soon. But just wanted to swing by here. It's very cold out. The wind is still pretty bad. But couldn't get the tent closed because the cover shrunk a little because it's so cold. It's not very pliable. But I'm gonna take a few photos and head into Greenville.
We're currently stuck in the snow. We used Max Tracks. It's been about probably half an hour.
Come back real slow. Even cut it a little more driver, but not too much.
And now we're using the Max Tracks back out.
Okay, hold that. Keep coming. Straighten out. There you go. Stop. All right. Come back straight. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop.
So Allie was trying to talk to the GoPro about what we just went through. So we were driving down this dirt road that I've driven down a million times that isn't really plowed all that well. It was fairly plowed, and I mistook really deep, hard-packed snow for like the bottom grade, and it wasn't. So we got the Tacoma stuck. I had to winch off of this tree because we were stuck in these deep ruts. It slid off just enough to where we couldn't get anywhere. We tried the Max Tracks for a while and it didn't work. So we ended up using the winch and it worked great. So now, since there's no turnaround, since everything is so deep, what we basically have to do is back up this entire road, which is only like a mile, but it's gonna be tedious because this road is so narrow from where the snowmobiles have been going up and down and packing the hard stuff and the really soft shoulder. So I'm gonna throw some new batteries in the GoPro and hopefully not have an event like this happen again, but at least be able to show you guys this road, which is not plowed. So really?
Did I get it on video?
Yeah. Go look at the line you just drove, how narrow it is.
I see from here. I'm gonna go
Well, you have to get in the passenger seat.
I did that.
Yeah, go look how narrow.
Wow.
Yeah, you basically drove it across a very tight bridge. You can see where the Max Tracks were.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did good. Not bad first time.
Come my way a little if you need to, not too much, just a little. You start to get squishy. Not that much. Back.
And that is how you Tacoma. That was rugged.
I'm a taco queen. Yeah, how long were we stuck in there?
I want to say that what time is it now? 3?
We got stuck in there around 1:30, I think.
Yeah, it was probably an hour.
Yeah.
A little longer than an hour.
That sucked.
Because I knew it was a snowmobile trail, but it also felt solid. Like somebody had plowed it at one point, but I should have noticed that the snowbanks weren't high.
Yeah, they weren't.
You know?
So it was only so compact enough for a snowmobile.
Yeah, the snowmobiles packed it.
It was only compact enough for a sled to drive on it, and once a truck drove on it, especially on the edges. It just broke the edges
And we've
down.
got so much weight in this thing. Yeah. When you have the inkling that you're stuck, just stop. Don't try to go forward. Don't try to go backward. Just stop and get out and take a look. Because if I didn't just sit there and like try to muscle my way out of that hole. Oh, the max track. Again.
Thanks.
Throw that up there.
Yeah. Strap your tracks down, kids. I just almost got hit by a pickup truck. And Zach's barefoot hanging off the roof. My little acrobat.
Second time we've lost some max tracks today.
It's actually what, -5?
Oh, there goes the max tracks. Oh,
Oh,
and I got a log truck behind me.
what do I think to him?
Oh,
What?
yeah, he just smoked them. Congrats, max tracks. You just had a Northern Maine log truck fully loaded run over your max tracks. And they're fine.
Maybe if someone strapped him down.
Well, I've got the mounts at the house.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, contrary to what it looks like, we're actually not camping. We decided to cut our trip short by a day for the sake of safety because what we thought was going to be -5 degrees and some light winds turned out to be -30+ degrees and 50-mile-an-hour winds. We called my dad on the way out just to let him know that everything was okay, and he told us it was one of the worst storms that Jackman had seen in a long time. There's trees down everywhere and they were without power. So we met up with them at their cabin, loaded up on some water because ours froze, and grabbed some breakfast. We started down to Greenville. We wanted to go and check out some fishing spots anyway. The wind was pretty relentless for the whole day, so we decided to stay in the truck and just drive around. We drove down some dirt roads and got stuck. We got to try out the max tracks, got to try out the wind. Shally got some time behind the wheel, which was a lot of fun. And it just made us eager to get out in the springtime and do some salmon fishing. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you check out pinestateoverland.com, where we have blog posts and pictures and gear reviews and such. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for your support. We really appreciate it. And stay tuned as we continue to make miles into memories.